Hello, this is Claude Sports Corner, and this time I'm going to talk boxing. And I will be talking mainly about the Luis Ortiz versus the World Heavyweight Champion, or at least part of the World Heavyweight Championship, and that is one Deontay Wilder. But before that, I will talk about the fight between Andre Dirrell and Jose Eustaki. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Andre Dirrell got handily beaten, and at 34 years of age, and in that weight class, which is the middleweight division, it is time, in my opinion, for Andre Dirrell to retire. He's going to be one of those guys who's going to be remembered as a guy who couldn't quite win the big one, or he won it by questionable means, whether it be disqualification or a questionable decision by the judges. To me, he just never fulfilled his full potential. And Andre Dirrell went out really eating a whole lot of right hands on his way out. Now on to the heavyweight championship of the world. Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. Now, before I talk about the fight, Little Kim had no business walking Deontay Wilder down that damn ring. I mean, damn. And it's sad because I'm not going to say I'm a fan of Little Kim, but I can take Little Kim over Nicki Minaj. I can't take that one, but I digress. Little Kim just looked bad. She should have just stayed where the hell she was. I understand she was representing Brooklyn, New York, but she could have stayed. Should have just sat in the crowd. Just take the applause, but what the heck. Oh well, on to the fight. First 5 rounds, it was pretty much a snooze fest. It was a very tactical fight. I myself actually enjoyed it, but the crowd did not, and you could tell by the boos and the heckles. But once that 6th round came around, I'm telling you, Luis Ortiz opened up, and you could even see it even throughout the first 5 rounds. Ortiz was just the stronger man. He was the sharper man. He was not the quicker one. Now, Wilder, to his credit, kept sticking that jab, and he pushed it more around the 6th round, but he had to because Ortiz was landing that straight left hand, which is his calling card. And in the 7th round, I thought he was going to take Deontay Wilder out. I really did. To Deontay Wilder's credit, he held on. I mean, he got knocked down. He did get back up, and I'm going to be honest, he was definitely saved by the bell in the 7th round. No question, because he was about to go. But again, to Deontay Wilder's credit, he showed you what a true champion that he was. And in the later rounds, and I'm not sure, I believe it was the 10th round, he knocked out one Luis Ortiz, whose 39-year-old legs betrayed him. And I'm going to be honest, it would be easy to say, well, if Ortiz was younger, he'd have beat Wilder. I understand that, and that's a fair assessment. But let's give credit where it's due. Deontay Wilder showed you, listen, he was able to get back up, withstand all the pressure, took him down, hit him with a bunch of right hands of his own, and he got him out of there, setting up a potential mega fight depending on the outcome of, the Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker fight, which is on March 31st of this year as well. Now, hopefully, Anthony Joshua wins that fight and wins it convincingly, and that would set up a mega fight with Deontay Wilder going up against Anthony Joshua. And Wilder has already stated that he would fight Joshua in his hometown, in England. That would be a sight to see. And it would be nice to actually have an undisputed champion, which we have not seen in boxing since one young Mike Tyson did it back in 1988. The heavyweight division, and boxing for that matter, has seen an uptick here in the United States. It has been definitely much bigger overseas, especially in Europe and the former Soviet bloc, but it is making an upkeep right here. Look at Errol Spence Jr., Keith one-time Thurman. I mean, and you can and let's be fair, we have to thank Floyd Mayweather for keeping boxing in the mainstream. Now, he won't get credit for it, and a lot of people don't like him. And I'm not his greatest fan, but I give credit where it's due. And if it weren't for Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor's fight, because they did a better job than Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, that's fucking snooze fest. But let's give credit where it's due. Anthony Joshua, Money Mayweather, they saved boxing in this era. And it'll be funny if 10, 20 years down the line, these guys get the credit that they deserve. Please like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. This is Claude White for Claude Sports Corner. Please take care and God bless.